Yo, what is going on YouTube? So in this intro, I'm just gonna keep it, kind of short, simple, but kind of good.
That's what she said.
So in this video, I'm doing a mid-drop fade. The guy, he has curly hair on top. Well, not really curly hair, he's trying to get curly hair, so I'm not taking any off the top. I did use enhancements and I did show the enhancement. So I hope you guys like this video. Please do not forget to like and also subscribe, post notifications on. I'll see you guys again. Peace, I'm out. What is going on YouTube? I'm back with another video. I hope everybody's doing well in this pandemic. Everybody stay safe. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face, etc. But anyways, to start off the haircut, I am combing my client's hair. The reason I'm doing that is because his hair was in real tight curls. So in order to kind of pick it out, I am combing through the wave pattern to where his hair grows, just to pick it all out, so that way when I do cut it down, or whenever I cut it on the sides, it's all picked out and it's not in a bunch of curls, So there you go for the first step of the fade. So for this cut, I'm gonna be balding out with the Slimline Pros. I'm using these because I just want to try something a little different, and the go looks clean on camera. So I am doing a mid drop fade, so I'm going to be starting my bald line at the temple and working my way, kind of dipping it low past the occipital bone. Somebody in my video kind of corrected me on the the word. I understand, thank you for that, but you guys knew what I was talking about, right? Okay. So just make sure you kind of dip it lower, below the occipital bone, and just make sure that the bald line is straight. So in this video, I'm going to be using my wall seniors, cordless wall seniors, with the lever all the way open to set in that first guideline. You want to make sure that the guideline is straight, and also I'm doing my guideline about like in half an inch to an inch. I'm kind of stretching it out because I'm going to make it more of a stretch blend in this part of the area of the head. So make sure when you get to the top, you are flicking out. Don't set in a hard line because it would be really hard to take out. So make sure you guys do flick out. One of my barber instructors in barber school, he always told me, how do we eat? Edge, angle, and touch. That is a very smart thing, because edge, angle, and touch, you have to have your own touch to haircut, just so you can blend, because the touch to it, you want to be able to to give it some finesse, if you can say. So just make sure you do flick out at the top. There you go. So to take out that bottom line, I'm going to have my lever all the way closed, and I'm using the corners. I'm going to be flicking out too. So my method is closed, halfway, then open. You want to have it closed to take out that bottom line, and then you want to do open or halfway to kind of lighten up that middle portion, and then open to just clean it all up. You can play with the levers a lot. That's what I do. I always play with them. That's what I first started to do when I first started cutting hair. I used to play with it a lot and see which levers would do what. So I advise you guys, if you are new to it, just play with the levers a lot and try to get your niche, because you're not gonna find out if you don't try and risk, so just do it. Don't be scared to cut the hair. Just go up in there, y'all. Now that I'm done with the first step, my next step is going to be a number 1 guard on the walls, and I'm making another guideline about half an inch, the same type as the first guideline, so half an inch to an inch. You have to really comb the hair a lot with this type of haircut or with this type of hair, because the hair is very curly, so the clipper's not gonna cut every single hair, so you got to keep brushing it and brushing it and brushing it. That's why you're seeing me right here keep brushing and brushing, because it's not cutting every single hair. So by combing the hair down or brushing the hair down, that way when I do have my clipper, it'll cut the hair. It's gonna keep going over and over. You just got to keep going over and over, you guys. It's that easy. So for this one, I'm doing something different. So I am going to be taking my 1.5 guard, and I'm going to be going with the grain. And the reason I'm doing that is to take off that unnecessary bulk right there, because you want to be able to see what you're cutting. So, and by taking off that bulk, it makes it lighter and it makes it much easier to see what your next guard would be. So I am doing a 1.5 open just to see what it is, and then I eventually go close. As you can see, it is lightening up that that part of the hair, and that's a good thing, because now okay, I don't really need to keep going farther and farther up. I could just blend into that and booyah. So a 1.5 would be good. Okay guys, so 1.5 guys. So I'm using a 1.5 guard against the grain to take it out. I know it might be confusing, because you're like, you just use a 1.5 guard to go with the grain to take out that bulk, and now you're using a 1.5 guard to take out the dark spots. Yes, because 1.5 it's just gonna trim it. It's not gonna take off so much, but when you go against the grain, it takes off more. Just think about it like this: you're going at a different angle, so when you go at different angles, it's gonna cut the hair at different angles and get it shorter. So think about it like that. I'm just coming at it with a different angle. So now that we're done taking off that unnecessary bulk, I am going to come at it with a number 0 guard. I'm having it open just to see what the guard is gonna do. It does lighten it up, but I eventually go with closed, then halfway, and then open. I play with it a lot, so I'm lightening it up, and then I'm gonna come with it closed and then halfway to just clean it all up. Play with your levers a lot, you guys. Try not to go too high. Just make sure that the contrast is from light to dark. Just use your corners a lot. That's the best technique I can give you, is use your corners, because corners are like the most important thing in cutting hair, because you want to have control of your clipper. You don't want the clipper to control you, right? So by using the corner, you're only using about a few blades, or like a few space for your clipper, instead of using the whole blade. just for right here, I see a little dark spot, so I'm just going to take my 1 guard and just, you know, clean it all up. Just make it more lighter because I don't want that dark spot in my haircut get out of here. So just using 1 guard just to lighten it up. So for the lineup, I'm gonna be using my, my Babyliss Pro, Gold FXs. I've been loving these liners lately. They just been hitting for me, you guys. So the way I'm doing my lineup is I'm starting from the middle and then working my way from, left to right. It's good to start from the middle, you guys. I tell you guys this all the time. The people that watch my videos all the time, they know that it's best to start in the middle because it gives you that base. You don't want to start from the side and then that side is higher and then you work your way to the other side and then you're gonna have to push that side back. So to start from the middle, you guys, because it gives it that base, and so that way it just meets all in the middle and you guys don't have to worry about going higher on one side. So start from the middle, you guys. And these clippers are fire, man. I'm gonna put these in the description below, man. These are probably one of my favorite liners, so I'm putting in the description below, you guys. So I recorded the enhancements for you guys. I know you guys want to know, see me do the enhancements. So just make sure that you don't go too dark, and also just make sure that the hairline is straight before you put it on. A lot of people think, oh, just because you put enhancements doesn't mean that your hairline's crispy when the enhancements wash off. No. I know you guys can see that the hairline is still crispy without it, but this enhancement just gives it more of that finishing touch, that more of a just make sure the hairline is straight before you do it, because you want to follow that hairline that you did, because it'll be hard to take it out if you make the hairline kind of crooked. So just make sure that you take your time on the enhancements and make sure that it is straight and don't go too dark, you guys. Trying to make it look natural but kind of make it look like you did use enhancements, and it's kind of confusing, but don't make it too dark. That's all it is. You don't want to give that guy a Ray Lewis hairline, so so this video is about over. I want to thank you guys for watching my videos. I know I've been putting out more content lately, which feels good, and I know you guys are enjoying it. Just make sure you do like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you put that post notification on so you guys can get the notice when I do upload my next videos. My Instagram will be at the end of the video, or it's also going to be at the top left. So thank you guys for watching again. I do appreciate you guys supporting me. Until the next video, you guys, I'm going to be posting again. I don't know what I'm posting yet, possibly another clipper review, so stay tuned for that one, you guys. Peace, love, thank you guys, I'm out.